Applied Digital is sitting on one of the biggest AI infrastructure opportunities anywhere in the market. And the headline number that investors already know is their $36 billion in contracted lease revenue. But that doesn't tell the whole story. Because, well, did you know that if their customers exercise all of their renewal options, that number could rise to as much as $86 billion. And then there's another piece I think investors need to pay attention to. One major customer has now chosen Applied Digital 3 times in a row. I mean, that says something about execution, power access, and the company's ability to keep delivering that very type of AI infrastructure that hyperscalers actually need. Well, in this video, you're going to learn what's driving Applied Digital's latest growth spurt, why its AI factory model could create a real competitive moat, and how that path to $86 billion could affect the stock over the next few years. But before we begin, if you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Rick Orford. I'm a Wall Street Journal bestselling author, been trading since 1999, and no, I'm not a financial advisor. But that's a good thing, because I'm right here with you breaking down the numbers so retail investors like us can make smarter, more confident decisions with our money. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. And you all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with The Motley Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beaten the market by almost 6 times. Go to fool.com/RickO to get your 10 stock picks right now. Okay, so Applied Digital is an American-based digital infrastructure company that develops and operates data centers that are built for AI and high-performance computing. This isn't a traditional cloud or semiconductor company. It's actually much closer to an AI data center developer and landlord mixed into one. Its strategy now centers on AI factory campuses like Polaris Forge and Delta Forge. So when I say AI factory, think about a massive campus that's built for dense AI workloads with the power, the cooling, and the infrastructure that's needed to support accelerated computing at scale. I mean, companies like CoreWeave and others, they don't just need buildings. They need the power and the cooling and the capacity that can actually be delivered on schedule. And Applied Digital just gave investors another reason to pay attention. The company capped off a very strong year with its latest earnings results. In the fourth quarter of fiscal 2026, revenue came in at just over $250 million, and that was up over 400% year over year. That growth could continue to accelerate as more long-term leases begin contributing to results. Now, since the previous quarter, Applied Digital has signed 3 new leases at Delta Forge 1, Polaris Forge 3, and Delta Forge 3. Delta Forge 1 and Polaris Forge 3 each represent about $7.5 billion in contracted revenue, and Delta Forge 2 adds another $5.2 billion. Together, those deals represent about $20 billion in long-term revenue from one major customer. And that customer has now selected Applied Digital 3 times in a row. Now, I think this really matters here because customers at this scale, they have choices. They're not locking in multi-billion-dollar commitments simply because someone has an empty building available. No, they need a company that can execute, secure power, and keep a large AI campus moving from design and into operation. And that repeat business may be one of the clearest signs that Applied Digital is building some real moat. Now, the company's financial results already show how quickly the business is changing. The company's HPC hosting business generated about $203 million in revenue and about $26.2 million in segment operating profit during the quarter. Its data center hosting business generated $37.3 million in revenue and $12.5 million in operating profit. And that data center hosting business continues to operate 286 megawatts of capacity across 2 sites in North Dakota. Applied Digital already has operating businesses producing revenue, while the much larger AI campus opportunity is still being built. Now, if you like breaking down companies just like this with other retail investors, I gotta say, check out my community. It's one of the fastest growing investing communities right here on YouTube, where we talk about specific companies, what they're doing, and even options trading strategies. It's completely free to join. Just scan the QR code right here on the screen or check for the link and click it in the description. Now, going back, the number that really jumps off the page here is contracted capacity. Applied Digital now has about 1.4 gigawatts of contracted data center capacity, and that represents about $36 billion in contracted lease revenue. Yes, I know you know this, but if customers exercise all the renewable options, that figure could rise to as much as $86 billion. That is the hidden upside I think the market is not pricing in. That $36 billion is a contracted base that investors see today, but those renewable options are what create a much bigger potential pool of revenue over time. Of course, none of those renewals are guaranteed, but they do matter because they prove how long these customer relationships could potentially extend if Applied Digital keeps executing the way they are. And the company isn't building one single isolated project. Applied Digital is building 5 AI data center campuses for 2 hyperscalers and CoreWeave. That gives the company more square footage. It gives it a growing operating history with some of the biggest customers in AI infrastructure. That AI factory model is a long-duration infrastructure model. Hyperscalers, they may need huge amounts of compute capacity for years to come. So the value proposition here isn't just building a data center. It's securing power, it's designing the facility, and operating at the scale that customers need. And that leads directly into the company's expansion strategy. Applied Digital says its business model is designed to scale, and its franchise model uses the very same design, the same construction, and the same operations expertise across campuses and markets. So the company isn't starting from scratch every single project. It can reuse experience, supply chain relationships, and design approvals as it expands. Now, beyond the 1.4 gigawatts of contracted capacity already under construction, Applied Digital is also marketing another 1.7 gigawatts of capacity across several states. And that pipeline suggests the company still has room to grow beyond the projects it's already signed. But one resource could determine how much of that opportunity Applied Digital captures. That's power. AI data centers need enormous amounts of electricity, and reliable power is becoming a major industry constraint. Call it a headache. Applied Digital is pursuing a strategic power initiative with Base Electron Corp. This is an independent power producer to develop around 1.2 gigawatts of natural gas-fired power generation in the Dakotas while working with regional utilities. This initiative could give Applied Digital better access to reliable and relatively low-cost power as it expands existing data centers and develops new AI campuses. That would be a meaningful advantage. If competitors can find land but can't secure enough power, a pipeline of powered sites, well, can't you see how it becomes that much more valuable? That's why I think the moat is less about owning the buildings and more about execution, access to power, and repeatability. Now let's talk about the stock. Applied Digital has traded between $13 and $15 over the last year, and over that time, it's more than doubled. Right now, the stock is trading closer to the lower end of that range. Recently, shares have also seen some near-term weakness, dropping 7% over the past month. And that's likely because investors have been rotating out of AI names as they question the enormous amounts of capital spending plans they have and how quickly all of that spending will lead to durable returns. And then the market also has taken some AI optimism out of Applied Digital, and I kind of understand why. The company had become priced for near perfect execution on its data center build-out. Investors have become less willing to pay upfront for revenue that's not going to be arriving anytime soon, especially when the largest projects are still under the construction. So the opportunity here is enormous, but execution still matters. Now, if you've been watching Applied Digital, maybe you like the stock, but you think, hey, right now, just too expensive. But maybe you'd rather own it 15 or 20% below where it's trading today. Well, if that's the case, check this video up here, because I talk about how you can sell a put option on a stock that you want to own, and you get paid to wait for it to maybe fall to your price. And if it does fall to your price, you buy the shares at the price that you want it, but you got paid to wait as well. So let's connect that all back to the valuation. Is Applied Digital undervalued? Well, right now the stock is trading at a market cap of around $8.5 billion. And at around 13.8 times sales, investors are paying about $13.80 for every dollar of revenue the company generates. Applied Digital also trades at 4.8 times its book value, meaning investors are paying $4.80 for every dollar of accounting book value that's attributable to shareholders. If you think this is high, it is. And you can see it in the 60-month beta. It's 5.8, which tells us how sensitive the shares have been historically to the broader market. Now, looking at those multiples, the market clearly expects revenue to grow significantly as their newly signed leases begin to contribute. But that gap between today's revenue and future contracted revenue is still huge, which is why I think the $36 to $86 billion range matters. Applied Digital already has visibility into a massive amount of long-term lease revenue, while the renewable options could more than double that figure. Now, it doesn't mean all of the $86 billion will definitely be realized, but it does explain why investors are looking well beyond today's revenue. So what do the analysts think about Applied Digital? Well, the consensus among 13 analysts, they rate the stock a strong buy, and that rating has held over the last 3 months. The average score is 4.62 out of 5, though it has fallen slightly over the same period. But the low to high target prices suggest there's somewhere between 17 and 241% potential upside over the next year. Now, I don't think the analyst ratings are the most important part of the story. I think the bigger question is whether Applied Digital can actually convert contracted capacity into operating campuses and then use those relationships to win more business. So far, the company's delivered some strong revenue growth, driven mainly by its HPC hosting business, while continuing to add long-term AI data center leases. As the bottlenecks in the AI supply chain tighten around power capacity and cooling, Applied Digital is positioned to provide the infrastructure that those hyperscale customers need. The company already has 1.4 gigawatts of contracted capacity and at least $36 billion in contracted lease revenue. If customers exercise all the renewable options, that figure could rise to $86 billion. If Applied Digital keeps executing, keeps securing power, and winning repeat business from world-class customers, well, the market may eventually value it on a much longer-term revenue base. That's the bull case. But the risk is that a lot still has to go right. These large campuses are actually large. Yes, they're capital intensive, and much of the capacity is still being built. So if anything slows down, execution or customer demand or investors, maybe they continue to discount revenue that sits years in the future, well, the stock is still going to remain volatile. I think that leaves investors with a pretty clear decision. If you think Applied Digital's contracted capacity can translate into much higher revenue over the coming years, and that the renewable options have a realistic chance of extending those customer relationships, then the current weakness may actually be an opportunity. But if you think the future growth is already priced in, or that risk is just too high, then waiting for a valuation reset or a buy the dip moment might make more sense. But now I want to turn it over to you. Do you think the market is underestimating the upside from Applied Digital's renewal options? Or is too much of that $86 billion already reflected in the stock? And before I go, did I get any of this right? Did I forget anything? Let me know all of that and more in the comments below. And while you're there, if you found the video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really does help others find the video, it supports the channel, and it makes sure that you don't miss out on my next deep dive. Well, that's it for me today, at least in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again on YouTube or in my community. Bye for now.